Live op TV Classic.
Sharleen Spiteri.
M&M live van op TV Classic.
Ja, dat is niet zomaar een mevrouw natuurlijk. Dat is de grote frontlady van Texas. Sharleen, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you?
I'm really good. I'm good. Happy and enjoying the day.
The last time you were here on Werchter, it was like 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
I was there in the crowd watching you. So welcome back.
It's good to be back. I mean, it's funny because Werchter was the first ever festival that Texas played in 1989.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, way back. It was the first festival we'd ever done. It was we played. It was REM were headlining.
Yeah.
And there was Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. There was the Pixies. There was Tickerum. Yeah, Texas
Good
played
memories.
that year. Yeah, well, you don't forget these kind of things. You know, they're big, massive points in your life. You've never done a festival before, and you play your first festival, and you're backstage at a festival, and you try to take it all in, and there's all these bands. It's like Jesus. Yeah. So yeah, every time I come back here, it always holds great memories for me, and it feels it's great to be doing this part of Vector as well because. I'm getting old now, so they put me on this bit.
Yeah, we were wondering that. Don't feel attacked or anything, but like 10 years ago, maybe you were drinking and boozing before getting on stage. How was that now?
I've never been a big drinker. I've never been a big drinker or boozer. I kind of enjoy, a good glass of wine and some nice food, but I've never been a rock and roll animal. I have to be honest with you. You don't survive 25 years by being a rock and roll animal. Trust me.
Oh, maybe just Ron Wood as an exception from the faces.
Well, Ronnie's even stopped drinking as well, but he definitely knows how to party. We were all out. We went out in Brussels last night. We were my band and the Faces all went out together for
where did you go?
About 2 o'clock this morning. Well, it was really funny. We turned up at this bar and the guy was like, "Oh, you can't sit here," and suddenly looked up and looked at all of us and went, "Oh my God, you can come and drink and do whatever you want." So we had a really good night.
And did you have to pay or did he?
No, we didn't. He asked if he could have a photograph with us. Also, we all did a photograph with the guys from the bar, and they tabbed us a drink. So it was fantastic.
He didn't want me to mention it, but the guy standing next to you, that's Dave Peters. That's one of my colleagues. He will be announcing you. In fact, he's a fan of you.
Getting shy now. It all begins with Sharleen. There's Adam and Eve, and she's Eve. She is. And she's from Glasgow. I like Scotland, so I lived in Edinburgh for a while.
God, your accent's really good.
They were all afraid of Glaswegians. Why was that? The guys in Edinburgh.
Do you want a list? I could give you a really big list. We were doing a festival yesterday, and the door, the lock in the door was stuck and nobody could get into the room to get all our bags out when we were leaving. So our guitarist took the whole door off the hinges. He literally got a hammer and because the door opens out the way, so you couldn't kick it in. So he took the door off the hinges and there was just all these people just going, "Oh my God." And we were just like, "Well, we're from Glasgow, what can we say? We know how to get into places."
And one more thing, I even respected you more when I heard what you did to Paris Hilton. That was so great. She was dancing on your jacket and your friends. And what did you do?
Ja, misschien toch heel kort even uitleggen. Er is een verhaal.
Backstage, Sharleen met haar vrienden. Paris Hilton walks in with bodyguards. En Sharleen denkt, come on, who's gonna attack you here? Dat is allemaal toch overdreven. En dus Paris Hilton was dancing on your jackets.
No, to be honest, I wasn't having any conversation with her. She was dancing on my friend's jackets. So I just filled a big long straw with alcohol and blew it on her to move her, and she went a bit crazy. So
Viva Glasgow.
Dus gewoon met een strootje heeft ze eigenlijk gewoon Paris Hilton besprenkeld? Hoe zeggen ze dat eigenlijk?
Spronkeld, ja.
I sprinkled her, yes. Whatever you want to call it, but it sounded good.
Sharleen, people are asking by text message when will we hear a new Texas album, some new work of Texas. Is that on the way?
Yeah, we're actually going to do a new song in the set tonight. Next year. I'm mesmerised. I'm sitting looking at a monitor here, and James Blunt is crowd surfing, and it's kind of slightly freaking me out. I'm a bit like weird. Anyway, that was just kind of threw me there. I was like, what the hell? Anyway,
even James Blunt is crowd surfing.
That's just wrong. There's so many wrongs to that I can't even tell you.
Alright, but he's just done it. Hij heeft hier zitten crowdsurfen, James Blunt in het publiek. Enfin, ik heb nog een paar festivalvragen. I have a couple of festival questions. We ask them to all our guests today. What's your favorite festival outfit? When you have to go and see for yourself a festival you do not have to play, what would you wear?
What would I wear?
Yeah.
I always wear the same thing, and there isn't an outfit for me. This is it. This has been it for years. It doesn't get any different. Or this is how I dress every day.
Please describe.
What I have on: a pair of baseball boots, a pair of baggy black trousers, a leather jacket, and a white T-shirt. Look back at '89; it's still the same. I don't really go that far from it.
Okay, and your favorite festival food?
Favorite festival food? You gotta have chips. Yeah. Or would you call them frites?
Yeah,
You
we
gotta
call
have
them-
frites,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. But
Best thing. Yeah.
did you have some today?
And also Haribo. You gotta have lots of Haribo. Yeah, the gummy sweets. You know,
Oh
the
yeah, yeah,
sweets,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, the candy. All
Yeah,
right,
the
all right.
candy.
So, if you would have a festival, what would you be your perfect headliner? If you would have to organize a festival,
Dead or Alive.
you can choose.
Well, I would definitely have the Faces on it because I saw them today and I saw them yesterday, and I just think they're amazing and their songs are amazing. And I would have Marvin Gaye headlining. Marvin Gaye would have to headline for me.
Okay, also ooit zelf.
Especially if he did This Love Starved Heart, then I'd be in my absolute element.
Alright, als ze ooit zelf een festival organiseert, dan mag Marvin Gaye headline en mogen de faces die hier vandaag optraden ook gewoon optreden. Sharleen Spiteri, I wish you a very nice gig tonight. Have a wonderful night.
M&M live op TV Classic.